it was different. For 3.5 quarters, Denver had control. They looked like the deeper, younger squad ready to pull away. Then Steph turned back the clock and went nuclear. 42 points, a game-tying 3 with 21 seconds left. 7 more points in overtime to seal it. That's greatness on full display. He reminded the entire league why he's the greatest shooter ever. And if you're still sleeping on the Warriors, you're about to get caught slipping. Thursday night at Chase Center, Golden State outlasted the defending champs, 137-131 in overtime. It took every ounce of energy they had. Aaron Gordon went off, 50 points on 81% shooting, 10 of 11 from deep. That's video game numbers, but when the dust settled, it was still Steph standing tall. At 37 years old, he's showing zero signs of slowing down. In this new-look Warriors squad, they're built like an all-in, win-now team. Jimmy Butler, Al Horford, Draymond Green. That's a lineup full of grown men who've seen it all. Yeah, that's a lot of mileage, but it's also a lot of championship pedigree. And around them, you got youth and energy. Jonathan Kuminga finally looks locked in. Brandon Podziemski's turned into a locker room favorite. Moses Moody's looking like the perfect glue guy who just fits. Add in Buddy Hield and Gary Payton too, two trusted role players who know their job, and this roster's way deeper than people realize. Let's rewind. Denver came out hot, up 31-27 after one. Then they exploded in the second, 39 more points to take a 70-61 halftime lead. Aaron Gordon couldn't miss, and it looked like Denver might blow the doors off. But Golden State punched back. They outscored the Nuggets 33-24 in the third, shifting the whole momentum. Suddenly, the defense tightened up, rotation sharpened, and Denver's rhythm vanished. Then came the fourth, a rock fight. Both teams trading buckets, nobody blinking. With 21 seconds left, down 3, Curry pulled up and buried a game-tying 3 that sent the Chase Center into chaos. Vintage Steph, the kind of shot that built his legend, the kind of moment that flips a season. Over time, that belonged to the Warriors. They outscored Denver 17-11, with Steph dropping 7 in the extra frame, closing it out like only he can. That veteran poise, that championship DNA, that execution under pressure, all of it was on display. Curry finished 14 for 25 from the field, 6 for 12 from deep, perfect 8 for 8 at the line. 6 boards, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block in under 37 minutes at 37 years old. That's just different. And here's the thing, this isn't just Steph carrying a weak squad. He's got real help now. Jimmy Butler gave him 21 with 6 assists, 5 boards, and 3 steals. Draymond flirted with a triple-double, 13, 8, and 8 on over 60% shooting. That's championship balance. Kuminga chipped in 14 on efficient looks. Horford splashed 3 of 4 from deep. Podziemski and Buddy Hield added 11 apiece. Then Gary Payton too, pure energy. 6 points, 6 rebounds, elite defense. This team's got depth. They can rest vets, survive injuries, and still compete. Aaron Gordon's 50-piece wasn't supposed to end in a loss. He went 17 of 21 from the field, 10 of 11 from 3. That's 90% from deep on double-digit attempts. Perfect 6 for 6 at the line. That's one of the most efficient scoring nights you'll ever see. But somehow, the Warriors weathered the storm and closed it out. Denver stars still produced. Jokic had a triple-double with 21, 13, and 10 but he shot just 35%. Jamal Murray chipped in 25 and 10 on solid efficiency, yet it wasn't enough. Golden State just made more plays when it counted. That's the difference between champions and contenders. Look at the numbers. Denver actually shot better overall, 53% to Golden State's 50, but the Warriors launched 47 threes and hit 18 of them. That extra volume changed everything. They also protected the ball, just 9 turnovers compared to Denver's 13. In a game decided in overtime that matters. The Warriors also attacked the line, 25 free throw attempts to Denver's 14. They converted 19 of them, a 6-point edge at the stripe, which happens to be the exact margin of victory. That's not a coincidence. This game summed up everything Golden State is built on: poise, execution, and experience. Steph still being Steph, but surrounded by guys who finally complement him. That's what makes this group dangerous again. Opening night versus the Lakers showed us the blueprint. Jimmy Butler dropped 31 and went 16 for 16 from the line, the most free throws without a miss in a Warriors opener since Rick Barry back in '75. Curry added 23, including a 36-footer dagger to close it out, while Kuminga posted 17, 9, and 6, the kind of complete game that had Steve Kerr smiling. Now sure, that game wasn't perfect. They turned it over 18 times. Luka Doncic carved them up early, but when it mattered, Golden State locked in defensively. They smothered everyone not named Luka, forced misses, and pushed the pace in transition. The Lakers shot a brutal 25% from 3, 8 for 32, while the Warriors capitalized every time. That's identity basketball. Butler's impact went beyond stats. 16 free throws doesn't just pad numbers, it controls the game. Every trip to the line gave Golden State's defense a breather to reset. Instead of getting caught in transition, they could set up in the half court and dictate matchups. That's how veteran teams win. They control tempo, force teams to play their style, and never panic. Before Butler arrived in February, Golden State ranked dead last in free throw attempts. After the trade, they led the league in free throw rate. That single change flipped their season. Steve Kerr said it best. It's the reason we became a good team last year. As soon as Butler got here, he gave them stability. He doesn't turn it over. He slows the game when Steph's chaos gets too wild. He's that calm in the storm. Every Warriors championship team had that kind of player. Iguodala, Livingston, David West, guys who kept the chaos under control while the stars did their thing. Jimmy Butler is that guy now, but with the ability to carry you offensively too. And for Curry, he just made history again. According to Polymarket Hoops, he became the oldest guard ever to drop 20 plus in a season opener. Now he's followed it up with 42 in an overtime classic. At 37, he's still defying logic. The real question now, how long can he keep this pace up? Golden State can't ask him to go full throttle for 82 games. The focus has to be preservation. Last season's injury against Minnesota derailed everything. They can't let that happen again. The difference this year, Curry's not alone anymore. The roster's deeper, smarter, and built to give him real help when he needs it. Jimmy Butler can take over offensively, and young guys like Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski are learning. Kuminga's growth might be the biggest story of them all. After an offseason full of trade rumors and contract drama, he finally signed a 2-year, $48 million deal. Short term, yes, but it's showing he's betting on himself. And right now, that bet's paying off. Against the Lakers, he started cold, missed 5 of his first 6, 2 turnovers before halftime, but Kerr stuck with him, and Kuminga responded with 13 second-half points on perfect shooting, 5 for 5, including 3 triples in the third. That's growth. That's maturity. Then against Denver, he kept it rolling. 14 points on efficient looks, crashing the glass, defending without fouling, running the floor hard. He's no longer trying to outshine Curry. He's learning to play off him. That's what Golden State's been begging for. At halftime of the Lakers game, Kerr told the squad to use Steph's gravity, set screens for him, slip to the rim, move without the ball, and Kuminga listened. Easy layups, open threes, all coming from smart positioning. That's what turns potential into production. He's always had a sky-high ceiling, but the issue was consistency. Now with this mindset, his floor is finally catching up, and that ceiling, still every bit as high as we thought. The question everyone's asking, do the Warriors have enough around Steph to make a real run? Last year, the numbers said everything. Golden State's offense was 13 points better per 100 possessions when Curry was on the floor, his biggest on-off impacts since 2019. After Butler arrived, Curry's scoring jumped from 22 to 27 a night. The team's offensive rating leaped from 18th to 8th. They won 23 regular season games after the trade, third most in the league over that span. But once again, the playoffs exposed their weakness. No consistent offense when Curry sat. Their rating dropped 16 points, per 100 possessions when he was on the bench. Then came that hamstring injury against Minnesota, and everything unraveled. Still, the Warriors aren't washed. Their championship core is intact. Curry, Butler, Draymond, all older, sure, but that experience means something. What matters now is the supporting cast and how well they hold the line. Thursday night's win proves something important. They can win ugly, they can grind, they can take a punch and respond. That's championship DNA. Buddy Hield's 5 threes in the opener showed his confidence is sky high. Al Horford bounced back against Denver with 13 on 3 for 4 from deep. Gary Payton, too, brought his usual hustle and defense. Podziemski continues earning Kerr's trust. Even rookie Will Richard got the game ball for scoring his first NBA points. The kid looked calm, composed, like he's been there before. Kerr even joked, he looks like he's in his 7th year. That kind of trust matters, especially when vets need rest, because over 82 games, it's the little contributions that separate good from great. This team's got defense, depth, and leadership. But more importantly, they've got Steph Curry. And now, for the first time in years, he's got the help he needs. Like and subscribe for more breakdowns.